Hey everyone, it's Jordan Faith. Today I'm trying out the new Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Hard Hold Gel and the Curl Talk Hair and Scalp Treatment Oil. If you are part of the 80% of my viewers that are not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming content. I focus on all sorts of wavy and curly hairstyling techniques, experiments, and product reviews. I'm gonna take you through this entire routine to show you exactly what I did. So let's head to my shower to get started. I'm getting my hair completely soaking wet, and I'm in my kids' bathroom because the tile is nicer, and I didn't clean up any of their bath toys. And then I hear the Baby Shark song. Anyway, I am using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Care Shampoo today. And if you've been on my channel before, you know that I really love this shampoo. It is really gentle. The ingredients are really gentle cleansers, but it still gives a nice deep clean. And you can see that it lathers very well. So I'm giving my scalp a really thorough scrub and squeezing those suds through the lengths of my hair and then rinsing it out thoroughly. Next, I'm using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Deep Conditioning Curl Mask. Now this product is not new, but it is new to me. This is my first time trying it. As you can see, it's quite thick, and so I am working that into my hair, and I did have some trouble detangling with this. Now, masks are not made to detangle with typically, so I don't think this is an issue with the product. I think that the next time I want to use this mask, I should go in with a regular conditioner and detangle, then rinse that out, and then apply the mask. But after I have finally worked through all my tangles, I am twisting my hair up and clipping it on top of my head and just leaving it on for about 5 minutes while I go about the rest of my shower. Then I am really taking my time making sure to rinse that completely out, because especially if you have fine wavy hair like me, you do not want any of that deep conditioner left on your hair because it will definitely weigh it down. Next, I am putting my hair in a shower cap and covering it with a little microfiber towel to catch the drips so that I can go get dressed and move into the other room to style. I am taking those layers off and then dunking my hair in a bowl of clean water to get it wet again. And I forgot a cup, so I had to scoop the water onto the back of my head with my hand. And I didn't really get it as wet as I wanted to, but you won't run into that problem unless you're a content creator or are for some reason filming your styling routine in a random room in your house that is nowhere near your bathroom. I'm using my perfect hair care brush to brush through my hair and help smooth down any random stray hairs. And then I am using the new Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Hard Hold Gel. I'm using about a quarter-sized amount and rubbing it between my hands. Then applying it with praying hands and lots of scrunching. This gel is very thick and it's a little bit sticky, but not too sticky to the point that it makes it difficult to work with. As I scrunched and pulsed, I could really feel my hair soaking it up, and I could see that it was enhancing my waves. I grabbed another quarter-sized amount and applied that directly to the back side sections. And then I grabbed another little tiny bit to do the same thing on the other side, and I should not have done this. I should have stopped after the last little dollop of gel. But like I said, it was absorbing into my hair and it didn't feel like I had too much. So I decided to grab a little bit more, and that was a mistake. Here I am scrunching again, and then I am scooping my hair up and squeezing out the excess water. And then I am making yet another mistake and grabbing another small amount of the gel to apply it after squeezing out the water. I like to do this to really help get an extra layer of hold and frizz control because the water's not in my hair to dilute my gel at all, but I definitely used too much of this gel. It was way too much in my hair. My hair ended up feeling producty, which you will hear more about in just a minute. That was my mistake, and I'll have to keep experimenting with this to find the right combos and amount for my hair. I am microplopping and then moving on to diffusing. Alright, I diffused for just about 20 minutes, the way that I always do, which is highlighted in this video if you want to check that out. And then I air dried the rest of the way, and it didn't take too long to finish air drying, but it's been completely dry for several hours now. In our new house, the room that I record in is the same room as my husband's studio, where he streams his video games. And he was streaming tonight, so I am filming this after he is finished, and it's finally time to finish this routine.
Jordan Faith, does this new gel have a hard hold? Is it really a max hold gel?
Well, I would say yes. I have a very crunchy cast all over. It's just barely softening up at the very tips, and so I'm honestly a little bit nervous about scrunching this out. I'm gonna use the new Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Scalp and Hair Treatment Oil to really help soften that cast and hopefully add some nice shine and extra layer of frizz control to this style. I used about 4 drops and rubbed it really well between my hands, and then went to town, smoothing that all over my crunchy clumps, trying to work out this very stubborn cast. If you made it this far, hold for a round of applause. When my cast is super stubborn, I do like to clap out the crunch, in addition to scrunching. I may have underestimated this gel. It is a very hard hold. That was a super stubborn cast. But now that we've scrunched out the crunch completely and done a really good root fluff, these are the results. I think it looks pretty good. My clumps are a little bit smaller today, and I could see that happening as I was styling, but that's just kind of what happens with my hair when I don't have a leave-in conditioner. But I don't mind having small clumps. Small clumps are good clumps. I think I have pretty good curl definition and enhancement, minimal frizz, and I do think it's pretty shiny, but it does have just the tiniest bit of producty feeling, which I have found to be the case with some of the Curl Talk products. I'm not exactly sure what about their formulations causes that producty feeling on my hair. Maybe if I cut back on the amount I used of the gel, it wouldn't give me that feeling. That's another thing I'll have to keep you updated on. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to go down to the link in this description to check out my Instagram and follow me so you don't miss any updates. I think my root areas are a little bit wonky looking because I did get such a strong hold from that gel, but I'm sure after it settles down and after I sleep on it, they will kind of flatten out and smooth out and not be as funky looking. Overall, so far, after my first use of both of these products, I think they're pretty good. I am really happy with that strong hold from the gel. I haven't gotten a really hard cast like that in quite a while. And the gel does have some keratin amino acids in the ingredients list, pretty close to the top, which is a great boost of protein in a small form, which my hair usually tends to like a lot. It helps lend a good amount of strength and structure. Immediately before the keratin amino acids in the ingredients list, there is glycerin. So if that's something that you try to avoid due to frizz issues in the humidity or certain dew points, be aware of that. I live in Georgia and it is super humid here, and throughout the drying process, I didn't experience any of those kind of frizz humidity issues that I sometimes do when using a styler with glycerin. But again, this is just my first try, so I'll have to see how it works for me in the coming uses. The oil I really like so far. It's really light. I don't have any kind of greasy film all over my hands, despite putting several drops and rubbing it all over my hands to scrunch out the crunch. I don't feel like it made my hair look greasy or weighed down my hair at all. It's definitely one of the more lightweight oils that I've used. All right, so just a quick update. This is how day 2 was looking, and it actually looks a little bit greasy and oily here because I did add quite a bit more of that oil and smoothed it over because my hair was feeling really dry. And I know that oil doesn't fix dryness, but I was trying to use the products that I used and not use anything else just to see if I could make it feel a little bit better and salvage it. But that was not a possibility. My hair, just especially at the roots, was feeling super stiff and I want to say gunky, but that makes it feel like it was like sticky. Didn't feel sticky. It was just like bulky and dry feeling, mainly at the roots, but also through to the ends. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I wore it all through day 2. Shortly before I went to bed last night, I just hung my head over the bathtub and rinsed it out. Threw a little volume 5 strawberries and cream conditioner through it so I could detangle. Rinsed, threw it up in a little microfiber towel wrap, let it down, put a little bit of Garnier Plumping Treat leave-in conditioner in it, and then just ran my fingers through it and let it air dry before I went to bed. And so today I just have it in a ponytail. Nothing special. I still have my little postpartum regrowth flyaways. I'm just at home today. I didn't really do it. I just have it up and out of the way. But that is my update. While it didn't look that bad, it did not feel good, and I just had to do my emergency rinse condition process. So I'm not giving up on these products. I pretty much never give up on a product. I do really like the hold of that gel. I definitely used too much. I don't know what I was thinking, but I also want to try it again using a leave-in conditioner first. Typically, I don't have to do that. I do like to do that, but I think with this gel, it might be a necessity just because the gel on its own is maybe not moisturizing enough, maybe even a little bit drying. So I'm gonna be experimenting with it a lot just to see what I might need to do to get it to work for my hair. And I will definitely keep you updated. All right, back to day 1 Jordan Faith, who didn't realize that it was gonna get so much worse after day 1. Overall, I like both of the new products. I really liked how strong the hold is of this new gel, and I was surprised at how lightweight the oil was, so that makes me really happy as well. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button. That really helps me out. Comment below and tell me if you're gonna check out either of these new products. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Remember to love yourself fully and faithfully, and I'll see you next time.